with the angels, ancestors. What's going on here, Spirit? What's going on? What is the ancestors want to say to the collective? Liking, tapping, sharing. Thank you for the 10 TikTok. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for joining my fan club. Thank you. Thank you guys for the love today, the support. I'm missing my my sound effects from my other fucking page. I swear, one of these days I'm gonna get it set up over here. I see opportunity and I see recovery, which I was literally seeing that in the reading. Like, a lot of people are actually struggling with their own recovery, but they see you are actually in like a recovery period, or in like a very relaxed state, like very unbothered state. That's what it is, collective. Romance is at the bottom here. I was just gonna say I missed the sound. I know I missed the sound. It's like boring here. I'll get it set up one of these days where I'm doing tarot over there. What's going on here with the collective? Liking, tapping, sharing, gifting. What do they need to hear? What do they need to know? Why did I grab this deck, Spirit? Make it very direct, very honest. Why did I grab this Angels Answers deck? What answers do they need to hear today? Or what answers are you trying to give to them? In what ways? Peaceful resolution. So something that, listen to your intuitions at the bottom. And we have improving health. So somebody could be improving their health at this time, whether this is the way you eat, the way you may go and improve your health and do cardio or workout, something like this. Forgiveness is at the top here. Maybe this is also an energy of, for some of you guys that not only are improving your health, which is going to lead you to a more peaceful resolution towards the future, or a generalized strength, right? I also feel like forgiveness, right? Peaceful resolution. So maybe there are certain things that you could be holding on to that you may not know are still very prominent in your field, right? That could be affecting you. My voice. I sound like I've been smoking fucking cigarettes my whole life. The fuck is that about? Welcome in, Hampton. All right, what's this peaceful resolution, Spirit? What else do they need to know? Maybe there's a better way for you to balance out energy. What's going on, peaceful resolution? I don't feel like y'all giving a year from now is crazy. A year from now, something's going to be better than what it was. What is this pertaining to? This is y'all's confirmation. We got let go. Yeah, maybe there's something that you need to let go of that you're definitely holding on to. Be assertive at the bottom within the next few weeks. And it says communicate clearly. So within the next few weeks, something's going to be popping up for you guys that's going to allow you to release or let go of something that maybe that you didn't even know that you were holding on to here. A year from now, I don't know what's happening a year from now, but I feel like this is balance that's going to be restored. And I don't even really feel like this is a year from now. I feel like this is going into January 2025, like the new year coming up, if I'm being honest. Not really getting an entire year from now. I'm getting going into the new year. So you're letting go of a lot of shit. Okay, it's not even just okay. There's so many channels coming through right now. God damn. Whew. Okay, so we're talking about the new year, right? I'm talking really fast, so let me slow it down. Let me break it down. Thank y'all for everybody that's coming into the room, tapping the screen, liking the live, and sending energy out for the channel, so I can go ahead and get the collective going. I definitely feel the energy. Okay, I feel it all. Okay, we're here. We're all here together. So basically what's going on with you guys right now, the first card that came out was peaceful resolution. I also seen improving your health. So you could be improving your health, improving your diet, the way that you eat. Maybe, you know, you're going to work out. Maybe you're doing something different when it comes down to your routine, right? We got letting go, and I seen forgiveness. So there could still be something here that is still being held on to in your frequency, in your space, in your cord, and a trigger and a trauma. Some area of your life, there's something that's still being held in some sort of degree that Spirit is telling you to let go of, right? They're telling you just release it. Just let it go. Let it go, you know? Because they feel like once you forgive the situation, you actually see it from the standpoint of it teaching you that you are worth more than whatever situation you had been through, because I feel like it has something to do with your worth or your value, if I'm being honest. It doesn't necessarily have to do with love, your worth or your value, whether this is a job, whether this is a person, whether this is a friend, or whether this is a family member, right? It doesn't matter. It has something to do with your value or your worth. So with that being said, I feel like we put a lot of that into caliber when it comes down to maybe how somebody treated you, right? Because you would deem that as your value or your worth, when in reality, maybe in that time point or that timestamp, this person just was very much a karmic energy that just didn't give a fuck, right? It didn't matter the value of a person. This person just operated out of the strength or out of the ego, out of the unauthentic parts of them, right? But you took it as, damn, they must not love me, like I must not be valuable, I must not, mean anything to this person for them to treat me this way or for this situation to happen upon this way. Spirit is saying a year from now, ooh, we got success. Be quiet about that success, but I'm not really getting a year from now. What I was really getting from that was 2025. January 2025, I do feel like there's a lot of shit that y'all letting go of between this next month, these next 2 months, might I say, November and December going into January. And I feel like it's just going to bring a lot of peace to you. Okay. It's just going to bring a lot of, yeah, we're in 2025 now. Going into 2026, my fault. Mind you, the 6 is there. Going into 2026, I say peaceful resolutions. I don't really get a year from now. For some of you guys, it could be a year from now. Some of you guys could be thinking about walking away from a job a year from now. But I don't really get that. I really just get that going into the new year, if I'm being honest. It's just going into the new year. There's just so much that you're going to be doing differently or that you're not going to be entertaining. Might I say, Princess Tara, welcome in. Ash Bass, welcome in. Oh my God, did y'all see that? Just fly past my screen and it lit up. It's like that was an ancestor or something. I don't know. All right, Spirit, let's get some tarot. Let's get some tarot. What's going on with my collective today? Hello, darling. Hi, honey. So low vibrational. There's something going on here. What's going on, Spirit? What is this energy? I see you guys letting go. I see you guys taking leaps of faith, but there's also energy surrounding you that needs to be pointed out, and we're going to figure that out really quickly. 1 second. On Tarot edition, there's energy that needs to be pointed out. Welcome in, everybody. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. Most honest and direct energy for the collective today. What's going on here with my collective? And I just use these cards, but I don't know if the same message might pop out. We'll see. What's going on with my collective? Liking, tapping, sharing, gifting, sending loving energy towards my live. Look, it came back out. I just did a video on my page. If you watched my video on my page, happy Monday. Thank you for coming in. If you watched the video on my page, you in fact have seen this card. You in fact. This card just came out like 10 minutes ago. You in fact seen this card if you just came in from my page. So 5 of Pentacles reverse is fucking recovery, and that's the truth. I ain't telling no lies. I haven't seen it yet. Gotta go look. You're fine. Take your time whenever it pops up, Clarity. 9 of Wands reverse. So no longer being in a struggle mindset or a struggle avoidant. Let me say avoidant. Okay. Some of you guys may avoid your problems or avoid certain things, but it feels like you're struggling to deal with them. That's why you avoid them, might I say. 5 of Pentacles reverse is a really good thing. It's recovery. Once again, leveling up, letting go. Peace, 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 peace is being restored. Is all I'm getting is peace. Clarity is also coming through at this time. Truth. Okay. You're being seen as the truth. You're being seen as the light. You're being seen like something is being shown at this point in time when it comes down to you, and Spirit is not letting it be seen any other way than the truth, than as clear as it can be, because there's been so many illusions that's been placed on you, collective. What's this 5 of Pentacles about reverse for the collective, please and thank you. Thank you for the gift. What's the 5 of Pentacles reverse for the collective? Judgment. What did I say? Because Spirit said so. Judgment with the 5 of Pentacles reverse. So look at the Ace of Swords popping out with the 2 of Wands here. Because Spirit said so. Spirit said Nope, not my baby. My baby's not going through this shit again. Five of Pentacles reverse with the fucking Judgment. I feel like you've also known. I'm hearing you release some sort of codependency. That's what it is. You've released the codependency. Scales are being balanced. Judgment. Justice came out in the last reading that I did on my page about 30 minutes ago. Judgment being here. I just feel like your ancestors hear you. They know you're trying with the Five of Pentacles here in reverse here, because that's recovery. Could be going through a stage of isolation. What do we have with Five of Pentacles and Judgment here? The Knight of Swords here. Fast communication is what I'm getting from that, from your ancestors. But I feel like you be talking to your ancestors a lot. I feel like maybe I'm kind of getting from that, the ancestors can't keep up with like what you want, what you don't want, or like what you're dealing with and what you're not dealing with. Six of fucking Cups in the challenging position. Wow. Okay. So that's probably why the Knight of Swords is coming through, because maybe there's just a lot of energy, a lot of thoughts. That's what it is. It's not just your thoughts. It's your thoughts and your words. And sometimes that energy just don't align. Y'all know what I'm talking about, chat. You know, sometimes your thoughts and your word, that it just ain't mixing. That shit just is not going together. You saying one thing and doing another, or you doing one thing and saying, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? See, just like now, you know what I'm doing, but you know what I'm saying. Six of Cups in a challenging position, though, kind of gives me past energy. Regardless of the fact. That's so funny. But you're not letting go of, though. Six of Cups could be like you saying, telling the universe like, okay, I'm done with this. But then like in reality, you keep doing something, or like you keep reverting back to a pattern, something like that. Is what I'm getting with the Six of Cups. But it also could be an emotional thing. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pattern. Take what resonates, leave what does not, right? But it's something that is like saying one thing and doing another. I don't know how else to put it. And that's how I'm looking at it with the Six of Cups. I don't know, guys, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? I don't know. I'm just here to give a message. I love you. I love you, bestie. The Lovers is at the bottom here. The Tower here. The Hermit. This could be about what somebody else has said. It could literally be about how somebody else has said they're going to do one thing, but it becomes another, or some shit like this. But I don't really feel like this is about nobody else. This is about you, collective. If I'm being honest, I'm asking about you, collective. You know, this ain't about nobody else. I don't see nobody else on this board but you right now. Judgment, you and spirit, you and your spirit team with the Six of Cups. And what I got from the Six of Cups was, like, I don't know. Like I said, it's just like saying one thing and doing another, or your emotions being in one place, but they're also being placed in another. Something is being placed in two different fucking fields, with either out you trying to, or with you trying to out of a pattern. And it's on accident. I don't know if that makes sense. Does it make sense, collective? Does it make sense, collective? And this is probably what spirit is telling you to let go of. Look, emotions being stuck in two different places, or a trigger, or what you're saying, or, you know, whatever the fuck ain't adding up. Something is in one spot and as well as in another. It's like being in two places at once. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Energy being in two places at once. You feeling two different types of ways at once. You feeling like, you know, you fucking vibing with this person, but then you not vibing with this person. Some weird shit like this. It's like feeling something but not feeling it. But like, I don't know how else to explain that shit. Or like, I'm not fucking with this person no more, but then this person texts you and then you like, but like, they text me first. I don't know. It's something like that that's going on, but that's why spirit is saying to let go, because maybe it will take a year from now for some of you guys to close out the cycle, but we'll see. We'll see what spirit got to say about this whole situation right now. All right, spirit, what we got for the people liking, tapping, sharing, gifting? If you see me slowing down on cards, it's because spirit feels, ooh, we got the High Priestess. That's the truth, though. That is the truth. That is the entire, there is no secret there. That's the truth. The High Priestess is out here on the board. So that means I'm hitting the money within two energies, two emotions, saying one thing, doing another, or something like this. And this one needs to be let go of. And it could be literally saying you forgiven somebody, but then your emotions are still like lack of forgiveness. You know what? It's speaking on such a deep level in so many fucking ways. This collective is like, that's why I'm saying, like, the high priestess just popped out, which tells me that I'm on the money. The first card that came out was peaceful resolution, right? Hopefully you're doing good, Bianca, my love. Thank you for stopping by. We got letting go. Whatever this is, it needs to be let go of. Like, if I feels like it feels like two emotions in two different places. Like, you understand somebody, right? But then you really not really like understanding somebody, or like you say you're gonna stop dealing with this person, but this person give you that look and you like, but you do look good, or like, you know, it's giving that. And that's why spirit is saying let go of whatever that is. You can't be back and forth in between whatever word that is. But like I said, it could be your thought process or your thoughts and your mouth. It's like your mind and your mouth not matching. Like you be telling spirit like, I'm done with this, but then you be thinking about it like, you know what I mean? You know what the fuck I mean? Like, you be telling God or the universe, like, you know what? I'm gonna put this to the side. Like, I'm done with this shit. You whoop-de-whoop. But then, like, your mind go back to thinking about that shit. Like, you go back to doing that same thought process or some shit. So, it's like spirit needs you to pick. What are you in between? Right? What are we doing? Sorry. A high priestess came out, so I had to elaborate that. A bitch was correct. On that. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and let's finish this, right? So, New Year, because that's been the main message here. New Year has been the main message here. Even since my last collective reading. So, Spirit, let's continue this, if we may. If you can give us any other insight on, you know, what energy they could be operating out of that may still have them in a stagnant or stuck place from time to time, and not feeling as peaceful or as fulfilled that they would like. Okay. If we can keep going with this for the people that are liking, tapping, and sharing, if you could expand on this for the collective, please, that would be great. You know, this is based upon you guys as well, y'all's ancestors, things like this. So thank y'all for the love. Thank y'all for the repost. And we're going to go ahead and see what else is going on here with y'all's thought process. Y'all over here telling God, you over here like, you know what, I'm done lying. But then you be thinking about that excuse or that lie you gonna make. Tell the truth. And you know what, that is very significant, because I didn't want to go somewhere this weekend, and I'm like, universe, just make it rain. Like, just make it rain, you know, so I don't go. No, bitch, communicate that you don't want to go. Like, it's as simple as that. You over here talking about you want to be your most authentic self. That's why I feel like this reading really resonated with me too. Like, communicate properly exactly what it is that you don't want to do and what you do want the fuck to do, because that in-between shit will get you caught up in the in-fucking-between. You in between everything now. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. You over here, you over there, you in between every fucking where, okay? So with that in-between shit, this is real significant as far as this new year, because you don't want to start the new year going into this mindset or having this energy still in the stagnant state, right? You go into this new year, you're going to be doing this for the next 10 years. So y'all might want to sit up and listen and stay in here. If you feel called. If you don't and you don't care about that, have a nice day. You know? Some people don't give a fuck about that. What else is going on here, Spirit? If we can tap more into this. What's the Five of Pentacles reverse? What else? I think this is it for the main message as far as what needs to be let go of. I feel like it's that stagnancy, but I'm going to get 3 more cards just because the High Priestess came out, which is shit. I feel like I feel very clear. I feel very in tune, very well known what's going on here. I don't really feel like there's much to elaborate on, especially with the High Priestess here, the Ace of Pentacles. It's to make room for new opportunities is what I'm really hearing. All the opportunities that you have manifested these past 10 years is what I'm really getting. With the 1 coming out, which it is the start of the 1. It's the year of the 10, which 10 breaks down to 1. Ace of Pentacles is the 1. So you probably been manifesting for a long ass time. What's going on with the collective, Spirit? What's this Five of Pentacles reverse? What else does this pertain to as far as what I need to let go of? I don't feel in my heart that there's anything else that's going to come out, if I'm being honest. I feel like this is it when it comes down to that message. That's about it. The High Priestess is here. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Pentacles in reverse, it talks about retreat, wanting to retreat at a distance, but it's also like wanting to be at peace. Once again, that fucking peace. But I feel like there's a lot that has to be revoked And patience when it comes down to self, right? I don't know, I'm getting Path the Shadows Oracle. So let's see what's going on over here with y'all's Path of the Shadows. And see what Spirit may reveal here as far as what you guys could be dealing with. Thank y'all for 16K. Let's see what's going on with collective today. Spirit, what may needs to be elaborated as far as the Path of the Shadows? I don't really shuffle these. Alright, Spirit. Most honest, direct energy for the collective. What else needs to be let go of? Or what's the Path of the Shadows? What do they need to clarify from this deck in particular? What do they need to hear from here? For the ones liking, tapping, sharing, gifting, sending positive, loving energy. What do they need to hear from this deck? Thank you. Self-doubt. Okay. Right? Layla, hi. So in the shadows, deep fears and doubts creep, a specter haunting where courage sleeps. You may doubt how you're able to push past something because you know yourself. That's what I just heard. Like, you know how you can get, you know how you can be, and you know how energy can get when it comes down to you being in two different emotions or feeling two different things when it comes down to a person. And I feel like this comes down to the point of you, if somebody treats you a particular way. Say, for instance, you had a friend, right? I'm going to just use this as an example because it's coming through. Say, for instance, you had a friend and y'all was friends for a while. Y'all followed each other on the media. And I'm going to reference this to you feeling two different types of ways, right? This friend unfollows you off of one particular platform. Not all platforms, just one particular platform. So you feel a type of way. But because you also are a free will and you don't care, but you do care, you are feeling two different types of ways. Now at that point, it's like you don't know if you should care about it, if you shouldn't care. It's something like that that's fucking with y'all's emotions as far as y'all being in two different places. So with the self-doubt coming out, it kind of feels like you don't trust yourself to just be completely like direct. That's what it is right there. Like, you just, and not to say you're just not direct with it, it's just like you wouldn't know where to direct your energy, right? Your emotions, your thoughts. It's like your energies and your emotions get directed in like 50 million fucking gazillion ways. It doesn't just go one way, but you can make it go one way. You know what I mean? It's all about your thought process. That's what really needs to be worked on. And maybe it's doubt in self in regards to what you can let go of and what you can't let go of as well. This also could be doubting the amount of peace that could be restored into your life, or the amount of peace that spirit can restore. You could even be doubting spirit, doubting God, doubting the universe when it comes down to what the universe could be working on at this time, if we're going to take it to a deeper level. But it feels like a lot of doubt within self. You doubt within self, like how you're able to release or feel about specific situations. Throat chakra blockage has been like the main thing here. Something about fucking communication. And I feel like that's what it has been, is like you speaking up about what you really feel rather than directing your energy in two different ways to make somebody else fucking comfortable. Oh, who said that? Okay, because I feel like that's exactly why your energy is directed in two different ways. You try to make somebody feel comfortable or feel loved or feel, I don't fucking know what it is that you're trying to do here, but you're fucking yourself up, putting yourself in two different energies. That's all I know. I don't know what you're trying to do. I don't know if you're trying to make yourself comfortable in a situation so you don't got to do a confrontation, or if you're trying to make this other person comfortable. But needless to say, whoever is trying to get comfortable, it's not going to get good. Okay? Being comfortable is not good. Any type of comfortability is really not good. Okay? Because growth is uncomfortable. Not all growth has to be uncomfortable. Okay? Some growth is comfortable. I'm not saying you just got to be uncomfortable your whole life. Okay? No one's saying that shit. If you know what I'm saying. But I feel like that's exactly why your emotions are in two different places. It's because you try to give grace to energies or to people or to situations that don't need fucking grace. So your emotions are stuck in between like that authentic, like, should I keep giving this grace, or should I just fall the fuck back from this and just stop giving a fuck about it because It's not doing me no well trying to balance out both energies. That's what the knit and grit is. And that's where the self-doubt comes in. That's what it is. You've had a hard time trying to balance out being mindful of other fucking people and their emotions. That's what it looks like here. And that's what Spirit is probably telling you to let go. It's a peaceful resolution. There's forgiveness here. Forgive them for how they have treated you, how they have acted towards you. Act upon however you feel like it's necessary in your shoes or how you would have acted. And let it go, right? That's the most peaceful resolution. Going into the new year worried about this or having two different emotions towards people is not going to help. So I feel like if you have two different types of emotions towards energies or people with frequencies, they got to go. Thank you, Spirit. That's what Spirit is saying. That's not helping balance your energy at all. It's keeping you so stuck in fucking limbo. You don't even know what to do. You stuck in between loving yourself and trying to keep comfort for somebody else or some shit like this. No, stay on that route. It's something about that. That's why this energy came out today. And that's why Spirit is saying before you go into this new year, fuck a year from now. If you go into the new year, you're going to be stuck for a minute. Glad we unraveled this right now. I'm very glad for the people that are in here that got the insight that they need about being in two different emotions, two different feelings, two different thought processes here. Oh, sorry. I just seen Barbie of Boston. Give her a minute. I don't always look at the chat. It's the chat be it be a lot going on with the chat. So I don't try to keep up with the chat because it be so much shit going on. I know people like for me to look at the chat. This deck right here is Path of the Shadows. Oh, and it says deep, dark waters, your reflection you can't see. You won't find yourself if you don't go deep. Well, this is why we're here for the collective right now, because we're diving fucking deep. We're going deep into the emotions of what y'all really dealing with on the day-to-day fucking basis here. What's going on here with the collective, Spirit? What's this self-doubt about? So parts of yourself you really can't see. We got the Gorgon, the monster they fear now I've become. Still seeking for revenge for my cold heart of stone. I don't think that's supposed to be out. What's the self-doubt here? For the collective, liking, tapping, sharing, gifting. Werewolf. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. Two sides of the same tormented soul. See what I'm talking about? Two sides of the same tormented soul. Only the moon knows what it takes to hide this turmoil. See, there's something being hidden, or there's something within you that maybe collective that you don't know is still being affected by another emotion, another thought, another trigger. Dagger. Action, bravery, and determination. Self-doubt. You doubt your own determination. What did I say, though? What did I say? Fox. Adaptability and shape-shifting. So the things that you can adapt to, what you can release, this is what you doubt. Action, bravery, and determination. What you're determined to release here. I feel like this is how you're able to go about certain situations, if I'm being honest. I'm going to grab one more from this deck. Can I get one more for self-doubt and dagger? The temptation of living, the fear of regret, dancing among the ashes from the flames of hell. We got the demon coming out here. A lot of D's. Doubt, dagger, demon, a lot of D's. I don't know what the fuck that even means. The temptation of living, the fear of regret. Somebody could be stuck in the in-between of an action that they want to take and maybe feeling like they may regret it if they do take a decision or something like this. You could be doubting yourself in this way as well. Hold on 1 second. The temptation of living, the fear of regret. So you're tempted to do something, but you may be afraid to do it. Hold on. The fear of regret. May regret it in the end. Tempted to do some shit. I feel like this is somebody who could be tempted to want to start something new or jump at something that's different or that's enticing, that's exciting, or stay around something because they're afraid to leave, or some shit like this. It's some weird shit. Hold on. The temptation of living, the fear of regret. So you're tempted to do something. Living. The temptation of living kind of gives me that wild drive. It gives me the Knight of Wands energy. Like you tempted to just like enticement. It's giving me enticed. You engage into some shit. Like you're tempted to like be ruthless. That Sagittarius fucking energy, right? Like that just wild card. That temptation of living, but the fear of regret. The fear of regret also gives me the energy of somebody regretting the decision that they don't make. When it comes down to them wanting to be wild and fucking free. Young and wild and goddamn free. And nobody's saying you can't be young, wild, and free. But this also may pertain to this emotions here, right here with the Six of Cups, because it's falling right on top of that goddamn emotional energy. So maybe young back in the day, y'all used to be young, turning up, and now you probably like, I want to settle down. Or maybe it's opposite. You settle down and now you want to be young, turn. I don't know. Your emotions are in two different places, so I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking about, okay? I don't know what's going on in that little brain of y'all's. I couldn't tell you, okay? I could not tell you. I'm just reading the collective here. But the Six of Cups, okay, you either tempted to go and do what you used to do, okay? Or you may be, you know, a little regretful. Thank you for the rose. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I can't tell you. I don't know what you're tempted to do. It says the temptation of living. So that also gives me the dead, like, you know, the temptation of living. But that gives me that you're tempted to do anything to live. It gives me that thriving ass energy. I don't really know what else to do. We'll see. We could just keep going. Somebody tempted to do something. The fear of regret. You're afraid you might regret the decision that you make of the temptation of living. That's what it's really giving. Like you're afraid that if you do decide to go and do that, you may actually regret it. I feel like this is also somebody who may be, okay, this could also be an energy around you who wants to tempt you into doing some dumb shit. I'm sorry. This is somebody who's tempting around you. The fear of regret. They feel like if they don't do it, they won't have enough time or some shit. I don't know why the fuck I'm getting that energy as well. This could feel like somebody who's tempted to do something with you, or who could be tempting you to do something here. And they probably making you feel like if you don't do it, you may regret it in the end. Or if they don't do it, they're going to regret it. Or some weird ass shit like this. It's some weird shit. I don't know. That could be an energy that's tempted around you, if I'm being honest. But then again, it still gives me that fucking Six of Cups. That energy being in two different fucking places. Feeling two different types of fucking ways about some shit around here. Like, what? Thank you for the heart push. Oh, never mind. You're 2, 3, 4. What's the heart's hidden secrets? Let's go ahead and jump into something else. I'll clarify that card. The temptation of living. I definitely will clarify that to figure out who the fuck. It's falling under the Six of Cups, so I feel like this is somebody here who got tempted and they regret it with you, and their emotions are stuck in two different places when it comes down to the actions that they've taken. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the energy around you. All right, Spirit, what else is going on with the collective? Influences, attachment, third parties, peers, influences, outside sources. There's a lot of fucking energy. Like I said, thank you, Spirit. That clarifies this energy right here. That came out with this, the temptation of living, the fear of regret. Somebody could feel like they're missing out on something, like they're not able to live their life or some shit like this. Their energy's in two different places. I don't know. I'm getting that as well. Like they can't do what they would want to do or some shit. Child, I don't know what's going on here. I'm just here. I'm just here. All right. Anything out of this deck that the collector may need to know? Heart's hidden secrets. Most honest, direct energy, spirit. What's going on with the collective? Heart's hidden secrets. I got pregnancy wanting to come out. You like, I'm just a messenger, y'all. Like, I'm literally just a messenger. Like, I'm just like, I hope this makes sense. Fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy wanted to come out here. Somebody could be bitter that you potentially could have kids with somebody else, or that you could be with somebody else. They're upset that you don't want to deal with them. We have healing, yeah. You could be healing family issues at this time. It has nothing to do with you getting pregnant or being committed to somebody else, but you could just be healing the whole foundation of love, of family, that entire foundation. And you're like, nah, it's kind of fucked. I watched my mom go through this. I've heard stories about her mom going through this, and then my dad doing it. Nah, we ain't doing this shit again. Like, I'm not going to have my daughter, my son, or, you know, something like this. Something that's being completely, like, rebuilded. I don't know if that's right. A rebirth. How about that? Call it a rebirth. Call it a rebirth. Call it a fucking rebirth. All right. Let's see. Heart's hidden secrets. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. See what I'm talking about? Like, what is this? What the fuck is this illusion? What is this? Why is cloudy judgment here for the collective? Illusions, unbalanced. What's cloudy judgment? Most honest and direct energy, please. Why is this here? I feel like this is because healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. I feel like you're releasing all cloudy judgment at this time. Someone's trying to cloud your judgment when it comes down to what you know to be true. I love how healing is right after that, because this motherfucker over here, the temptation card, is really getting to me, because I really feel like there's somebody here who's trying to tempt you to do some shit, or is causing some sort of illusion. Look, elusive is at the bottom, dishonesty. Manipulation, trickery, foundation, intimacy's at the top. What's going on here with cloudy judgment and healing? You could be healing your your mind at this time. You may not have had the best type of mindset when it comes down to self, or when it comes down to certain energies or people. Literally could be rebirthing your mindset. Your mind could have been really like either low vibrational, or just like, and I don't want to mean like low vibrational where you just like thinking everything is completely negative, but it wasn't in the best. It wasn't as I don't even know how to put it. It's exactly that. I don't know how to put it. Your mind just was not in the best place possible. I don't know how to explain that. So there's that. But that's what that cloudy judgment is. Your mind was everywhere. It looks like it was everywhere in between, or right now in the moment. It could still be everywhere, but you're still healing certain parts of that cloudy judgment that is trying to be sent out towards you, or illusions that you could cause within self as well. That could also be something. What's cloudy judgment and healing? This also could be somebody else's judgment when it comes down to your healing. Somebody else here feels like you're not healed or some shit. Yeah, confusion. That's so funny. Unclear, uncertain. They're unsure on what the fuck you're doing. Current energy is releasing, purifying, but it looks like future energy, they're still going to be confused or conflicted on how you may go about your spiritual journey. Somebody here doesn't understand something. Intimacy is here. Cloudy judgment, healing, and then confusion. Someone could feel like they're healing their cloudy judgment, but they're still confused. Still need clarity. But I mean, that's what a reader is for. That's what I'm on here for. You still need clarity. I am here. Confessions. All right, Spirit, what does this got to do with what? What's this cloudy judgment? Clarify. Bluff. Mask. Okay, so someone who puts on a mask, pretends. What the fuck are they pretending to do? Are they okay? What's healing? What's healing? Emotional storms. Were we talking about somebody's emotions being in two different places? What's healing, Spirit? 1 second. Let me get what this healing is. What is healing? What's releasing? What's being released at this time for the collective? What's healing? What the fuck are they pretending? Spying? Okay, so you could be cutting people off on a network right now. That literally is your healing. It's distancing yourself, purifying balance, going through your followers, blocking people. People that you know don't have the best interest or to be around you. Literally, that's healing for some of you guys right now. You just like, nah, you gotta get the fuck up out of my space. You gotta fucking go. What's going on here? Somebody who, I don't know what this mass and this cloudy judgment, somebody may act like they don't know what they need to know to try to get information out of you. What's healing though, Spirit? Like, I'm trying to be patient with y'all. I really am. What's healing? Please and thank you. One card. Most honest, direct energy. What's healing? What's healing? What's healing? What's healing? Okay. I'll take it. Curse. Hex. That's why the irritation came through. Makes so much sense. Why the irritation came through. Someone could be literally trying to trigger you. A curse, a hex will trigger your emotions in that way. But you're healing negative mind. Oh my fucking gosh. It says negative mind. It says negative mind. Negative mind. Bro, I said it was something about y'all's mindset. It's something about somebody's mindset right now. So somebody got placed. Now that makes me want to pull a little bit further into the situation really quickly. Impersonations at the bottom. That's crazy. Hex, witchcraft, and negative mindset. Somebody could have been trying to do chaos magic to make you crazy. But that's what I was feeling like when I was trying to talk about that shit. And look, rebirth. I was trying to talk about it to you guys and my fucking, like, it felt like I didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. What's confusion? What's confusion here? What's confusion? Time? What the fuck is somebody waiting for? They're uncertain about a specific timeline. No, we got to get some more cards for this. I'm sorry. Like, Spirit, I don't understand. Cloudy judgment to pretending. Pretending to be unbalanced or pretending to, I don't know, what are you pretending to do? What's cloudy judgment with bluff, Spirit? What is this? What's cloudy judgment with bluff? Oh my gosh, like, please. Somebody's illusion's so bad. Somebody here is like really like fucking irritating. I'm not gonna lie. What's cloudy judgment to bluff? Like, they don't want to be seen for who the fuck they are, and that's what's irritating me. What's cloudy judgment with bluff? What is this energy? Look at this bullshit. Second chances. Opportunities, making amends. Okay, so somebody could have been pretending that they didn't want to be with you or they didn't want a second chance with you or some weird shit like this, okay? Due to their own cloudy judgment of maybe what somebody else was telling them or their own self-doubt, what they was telling themselves. What's cloudy judgment with bluff? Thank you. That was very direct. Conflicted. Hot and cold, multiple choices. Like, this motherfucker acted like they had the biggest shit to deal with. This is somebody who probably didn't even really have much to deal with this bluff. They weren't conflicted with and shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. They were never conflicted. Like, this is somebody who was just really hot and cold, but they tried to act like they had just had so much that they was going, like, that they was dealing with. This is weird. I don't know what's coming through. Somebody could be going back and forth on if you have a mask on, if you're pretending here, or if you're pretending that I don't fucking know what this is, hot and cold. Pretending that you like them. I don't know, but that gives that energy again. But that fucking Six of Cups, when I first started talking about y'all's energy being back and forth or being in two different energies, two different places at once. I don't know. I feel like somebody's pretending, like they don't know something. I don't. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Shocking. Yeah, we're shocked. I'm very shocked. This can go in so many different ways. Like, oh, okay. Let's just start a whole nother reading right quick. And what's confusion in time? Because we're healing the curse currently, releasing a really big thing currently. What's time and confusion? Because yo, I'm sorry, collective. That's just irritating because this can go many different fucking ways. Pride. Somebody's pride is they need to go somewhere. But the bluff is like somebody's either pretending that they like don't know what's going on, or like they just conflicted. Like it kind of gives to me that somebody's acting like they need your help when they know they could very much be okay without your help, but they would act like, I don't, oh my God, I don't like that. Someone's an actor. Okay, someone is an actor in this bitch. That's all I'm gonna say. What's time and confusion? Someone is an actor. Time and confusion is clarity. Time brings clarity, but what did I say that? Oh, I never said this. I said this in my other collective reading. Truth, intentions, and honesty. Time, confusion. But clarity is here. A lot of C's, a lot of D's. I don't know what that's about. We got confusion, curse, cloudy judgment, conflicted, clarity. We got fucking doubt, demon. What the fuck else came out? Dagger. D's and fucking C's. A, B, C, D. They right next to each other in the goddamn alphabet. I feel like throughout time is going to bring clarity. I'm going to keep this out here because I do feel like whatever confusion that the collective is in now, whatever confusion you think you might be in towards the future because of what you're healing now, you're going to find that clarity. That pride is coming back out with peace though. Somebody here chose pride over peace or some weird shit like this, and now they going through an emotional storm. Now, what the fuck is up over here, Spirit? I'm sorry, I don't mean to cuss like that, but... Alright, now that we almost done with the reading, collective, we're just gonna get down with this cloudy judgment, this conflicted, and this bluff, because I don't know what's going on over there, but we're gonna figure it out right quick before I go. I don't think nobody's booking today. I'm about to go ahead and go. Be getting off soon. Thank you for everybody that stopped by. This will be posted on YouTube. It's the first time I actually got to do just the collective. Cloudy judgment, conflicted, and bluff. Alright, let's finish the spirit with some clarity on what this is. This last little 3 card. A, B, C, D. If I'm really being honest, A, B, C, D. I don't know why I'm getting that A, B, C, D. Like literally, someone's name starts with the A, somebody's name starts with the B, somebody's name starts with the C, and somebody's name starts with the D, or it's their last name, or it's their middle initial, or some shit like this. A, B, C, D. L and S is also significant. TX, T-Rex. I don't know why I'm getting that. Somebody must like dinosaurs or some shit. All right, Spirit. Most honest, direct energy for this cloudy judgment, the conflictions, and the bluff here. What is this cloudy judgment about? Illusions, unbalanced, and distorted. What is this? I got ACD in my life and an L. Oh my God. Woo! What's cloudy judgment, Spirit? What's this energy for the collective? Two of Wands. Boy, what the fuck? I feel like this is somebody that's trying to cloud your judgment right now. Or they're trying to act like it's not them, but they're trying to act like, I don't know how to explain this shit. 1 second. Ace of Cups. I feel like it's just hiding behind a mask. Someone's hiding behind the fact that they are back and forth or feeling conflicted about you. So they want you to feel conflicted about them. 2 of Wands. They're watching you from afar. I think I pulled up the 2 or the 3 of Wands in my collective message. 6 of Wands is here with the 8 of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. What did I say about that Sag energy? It gave me that Sag energy, like that Knight of Wands. 6 of Wands came out reversed with the 2 of Wands here. That's 8 of Wands is a karmic cycle action. Someone wants to cloud your action, the actions that you take. Hi, Maya babes. Someone wants to cloud the actions that you take here. They want you to be conflicted. It's like somebody wants you to hide behind the decisions that you're making or some weird shit like this, but in reality, it's them doing it. I don't know. I'm just here. Can't hide now, though. Shit. You coming out in the collective. What's cloudy judgment, spirit? 2 of Cups. Reverse. What's going on here? The 2 of Cups reverse. What's the confliction? The 3 of Cups. Multiple choices. Crazy. How you go from the 2 to the 3 of Cups? Current energy is 3 of Cups. So this person's energy is clouded because they were an illusion in regards to you. But they was the ones hiding behind a mask because they did want to... What the fuck is going on with this? Spirit, can I get one more? What's this bluff? What's they pretending? What is this pretending? What's pretending? I feel like this person was pretending to be stupid. Like, I don't know. Like, this person is going to piss me off. This person is like, oh, I've been feeling this. Like, it's somebody who act like they don't know what they're doing, but they know what the fuck they're doing. This person's not stupid, but this is what they act like. The bluff is like they act like they're holding back, or they act like they're really focused on themselves, or like they're really taking this deep sense of fucking reflection or some weird ass shit like this. I don't fucking know, but this is dumb as shit. And it's pissing me off. Because I feel like the illusion is the fact that you don't want to deal with them no more. That's what the fuck the illusion is. The illusion is the fact that you could be dealing with other people. Like I said, this all goes back to the fact that you could be dealing with other people or somebody else, and somebody's emotions are stuck in 2 different places. The bluff is dumb as shit. Somebody's acting like they really over here taking the time to fucking reflect. Or they're so worried about their security or their sense of self. The 4 of Pentacles here is about the foundation here. Holding back a foundation. Could be even holding back a foundation, but that's the bluff here. Too much going on. The Tower. With the Emperor. Yeah, 6 of Wands. It's the bluff of the fact that somebody here thought that they would be successful without you, or that they will find love without you, or some shit like this is what they bluffed as well. If they will hold back on you and they actually got with somebody else, they did something with somebody else, they did something different, that they will be successful at it, but yet it's still the same results. Some shit like that. Yeah, the 2 of Cups reverse. This person is confused why you don't want to be with them. What's the 2 of Cups reverse for cloudy judgment? Why would they be confused? What's cloudy judgment? The High Priestess. There's nothing more to say. That's the truth. I'm out here twice on the board. 2 different messages. 2 different energies. We talked about probably 5 different things today. High Priestess is back. Because, hello. They're also their judgment is clouded because they didn't learn a lesson that they needed to with you, so they're conflicted because they decided to hold back. They thought that you was the problem. That also was the mask that they was hiding behind. That's why I keep getting that energy that if they did something with somebody else, if they was with somebody else, that they would be successful. Like if they let you go, if they held back on dealing with you, then, you know, all their life problems will be fucking fixed or everything will go great. But in reality, it was them personally themselves that they needed to look in the mirror with. It had nothing to do with you, collective. But they decided to blame you. And I think this is where the illusion is the fact that they blamed you. And yet you are now in a fulfilling environment when it comes to self, might I say. I'm not going to say everything that's going on, right? We all got different things that's going on, but you're in a fulfillment environment. You're in a peaceful environment right now when it comes to self, or at least that's what it looks like on the outside. Okay, regardless of what the fuck they know for real, this is what it looks like on the outside. So to them, with this cloudy judgment, they thought they was right about this connection here. Two of Cups reverse here. Or they thought they was right about you, might I say, and they wasn't. It looks like their life is still the same. They're still holding on to little bitty pennies. They're still looking at their life. They're still learning fucking lessons when it comes down to their emotions. Okay? They're still lying, and they're still hiding behind all of this shit. So, I guess there's that. In the midst of it all, you're healing right now. You're healing an entire fucking curse, a hex, witchcraft, projections, negative mindset, chaos magic. In particular, I'll pull on that in a second. But future energy, whatever you're confused about, time will reveal that, and clarity is going to come in. Truth, honesty, decisions. You're going to get that clarity. It's going to come through. Whatever the fuck this is over here. That's a Two of Cups reverse here with the cloudy judgment. I feel like it's just that. Like the High Priestess came out twice. What's cloudy judgment with the Two of Cups reverse here? Someone's confused on why they stopped dealing with you. Justice reversed. They caused an injustice and now spirits on that ass. How many times have we seen judgment today, though? Twice. How many times have I pulled justice? Twice. Justice is also on my page. Judgment. Cloudy judgment is the fact that they caused a fucking injustice. They know that. But they was being stubborn, greedy. They was all in this motherfucking fantasy or whatever the fuck they was stuck in over here. So the illusion was the fact that they decided to doubt the connection that they had with you. If we look at the bigger parts of this, we got self-doubt falling on top of cloudy judgment. So whatever lies they told themselves in regards to you, which caused that future action, which in regards to them either ghosting you, stop dealing with you, or making you be the problem, or making you out to be the problem or the issue in a situation where they know damn motherfucking well they over here, I don't know what they're doing. And conflicted. Three of Cups here, they think that they can come back and try to reconcile. They don't know if you guys would be cooler again or not, or some shit like this, or if you guys could be friends again, or if you guys could like somebody. This could also be in regards to somebody allowing a specific relationship that they were in cloud their judgment when it came to you, the connection that they had with you, the friendship that they had with you, some shit like this as well. I'm hearing somebody talking somebody's ear. Somebody let somebody get in somebody's head or some shit like this. What's Three of Cups with the confliction? Six of Swords reverse. Mentally, this is all they think about. They still can't get the fuck away from the fact that they still would want to be with you. But yet they made you to be the problem. So they know they got to stand on this shit. And they still got to hold back with they narrow ass mind. It's like, I don't know why. I don't know if they just acting like they don't know for real, or if they really just don't know how to heal this shit. I don't know what the fuck going on here. Because like I said, I feel like this is somebody who would know as well. But they acting like they don't know. I don't know how to explain this shit. I really don't. It's all over the board right now. Twice out on the board. Twice. Hello. Out on the board twice. Not once, twice in this bitch. Oh, I wanted to pull on this hex or this curse before I end this reading. Sorry, y'all. Let's go ahead and see what y'all healing right quick. Oh, this will be going on YouTube. I appreciate love everybody that stopped by. That gave some love, some support, shared some gifts in here. If nobody is booking, I will be leaving after this reading, unfortunately. So I'm just not going to stick around and wait here forever, because I don't do that anymore. Well, nobody got time for that. I don't do that anymore. That's the truth. Simple as that. If you need me, I've been here the entire time for the collective for almost an hour. So about to close this out though. This is the last bits and pieces of what we're reading for the collective as far as what you guys are healing. with this curse. I have 4 mini spots available. I would love to read anybody today. If anybody feels called to get a reading with me. If not, hey, it's Monday. It is what it is. I will post on my page, my YouTube. I posted a collective on my page. We're good to go. And I will see y'all sometime later this week. All right, Spirit. Most honest, direct energy here when it comes down to healing this curse. What's going on here with healing this curse? I feel like there's a curse over the mind. I don't know why I'm getting that energy. All right. Dirt digging. Somebody being nosy. What's healing, spirit, and curse for the collective, liking, tapping, sharing, or just for the collective in general? What's healing and curse? What are they releasing? Or what curse is being released? I feel like this is somebody who tried to put a block on your love life. What's going on here? What curse is being healed? Intent to harm is crazy. Somebody needs to go to jail. I'm so sick of this card coming out, because if this card is coming out, I should have legal fucking reason to go to the police. But the police don't believe these fucking cards. And what did I tell you about that goddamn Sagittarius? Police don't believe these fucking cards. Somebody needs to go to jail. Like, you really do. You need to be in jail somewhere. Like, sick. Intent to harm. What are we doing with this? This Sagittarius card is out. I told y'all that energy, that demon energy, that temptation energy gave me that Sag fucking energy. Gave me Sag energy. Like, I don't know. What's going on with intent to hurt or harm? What's the curse? Spell work. And there we go. Black magic, curse, hex. How many times is out on the board? Everything came out in 2s. This looks like a block on your love life. That's what it looks like. Love in general, how you receive love, whether this is love from your community, love from your family, love from romance, from your actual partner. And it really fucks with your mindset in so many fucking ways. Because if you're not receiving that, or if you're receiving so many different types of forms of fucking love, you don't have no specified like direction of what it really looks like to you or some shit like this. And not to say you don't know what it looks like, right? You probably, if you have kids, you probably find love through your kids and things like this. You know, that's what real love is. But what did I say? It looks like it's a hex or curse on your love life. Union is here with snapped and crazy and a motherfucking copycat. I feel like somebody was trying to replace you, or you were a replacement of somebody else's relationship or some weird shit like this. They want to, I don't know. Oh my God, it just gets so much weirder than what it's supposed to be. I don't want to read all that crazy shit. I just wanted to know what the curse was, and spell work came out. Intent to harm, interference, unions at the bottom. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for it to get too crazy. I just wanted to know what the fucking curse was, but it just looks like it's a hex on your love life, or somebody here that just don't want you to be fulfilled, okay? Because love is the fulfillment. Love is the highest vibration. You can have money and be fulfilled, but that love is what's really, that's the highest form of vibration. Money is no fucking vibration. It's a materialistic item. You can have money all your goddamn life, but if somebody is putting a hex on your love life, overall, love is the highest fucking vibration. So if you never find love and you keep running into circles, or you keep bumping into walls, or you're going to feel like you're never going to find that fulfillment in life. You can find love for self, of course, but even that could be hard, right? Because if somebody's putting a hex on your entire love life, you're going to have a hard time finding love for self. Maybe a little codependent on certain emotions, feelings, people, energies, codependence on toxic things at that, people that you know don't have good intentions, but it's comfortable to you because you've been in it for, you know, however long, or it's comfortable to you because you've dealt with it over and over and over again, or because you've dealt with it before, then it's okay for you to deal with it now. I don't know. I feel like this is just a hex on y'all's entire love life. I don't want to get too deep into this shit. I know it's somebody that's fucking with y'all on purpose. I mean, union is at the bottom. With snapped, unhinged, and fucking crazy. Like, yeah, there's somebody that is acting a goddamn fool over here. Intends to hurt or harm. Curse. Hex. Witchcraft. Guess what came out? Spell work, black magic, curse, hex. Everything that I pulled out here today has came out twice on the board. Which means this is not only your first time hearing, it's probably your second time hearing this, or your second time feeling this intuitively, that you felt like something was fucking with you or fucking with your fulfillment in life in general. Because I'm going to say love is the highest vibration, which love is that fulfillment. Or this is love within self, love as a whole, love in your community, loving on your partner. This has something to do with the interference of love. So everything came out in twos. Even the high priestess is number 2, and it came out twice. This is what you're currently healing though right now, and that's why things could be a challenge. This is probably why your love life could feel like a challenge right now, because you have somebody in the middle literally trying to harm you, trying to harm your fulfillment, and fucking with your mind at the same time. Anything else with healing and curse, intent to harm, interfere, spell work. If you're dealing with challenges in love right now, yeah, this is why. Yep, I asked what magic was being done. That's all I wanted to know. And that looked like mental. I've been talking about y'all's mindset being in 2 different places all day long. That is mental. That is mental. Then you got fire over here. Chaos magic. It's mental. And it may not even be a mental capacity to the point to where you literally going crazy. It's just to the point to where you start feeling energy just as much as when I was getting a little irritated with my cards, because the illusions, I kept feeling like I knew there was a karmic in the room, or a karmic in a frequency, knowing that I'm reading into this, right? My cards are not playing out because I know, no, it was somebody in the room. Thank you, Spirit. It was somebody in the room that was still trying to play this fucking illusion so the energy don't come out and you guys don't get the truth of what the fuck is really going on. And that was low-key irritating me. That literally could just be chaos magic. You just could get irritated over little bitty things, or you could just feel the energy of the irritation and you know it's not fucking yours. There's energy coming through because it's chaos magic. It's chaos energy. It's just to create chaos, whether this is internal chaos or external fucking chaos. Don't matter where the chaos is coming from, as long as chaos is fucking created. Whether we creating chaos for ourselves or it's other people creating chaos. But this is what's being done. This also could be chaos magic in a sense to where you have a whole bunch of shit that you're doing in life, or where you feel like there's a buildup of shit. Like you don't have no time for self. You have no time. That could also be chaos magic as well. You're just up and going, up and going. You ain't getting no sleep at night, which all this spell work could be affecting your sleep as well, which could be affecting how you operate throughout the day, which could be affecting your mood, which then could just be affecting so much more further down the goddamn line. Anything else? Rejection. Abandonment. Left behind. What else? Mind you, all these cards are purple and dark blue. All this dark energy, other than the interference. Dirt digging. Spell work. I feel like somebody's trying to see if the spell work is working on you. Chaos magic. What's spell work? Black magic. Hex. Curse. The light team ain't fucking around. Light team ain't fucking around. Light team ain't fucking around. Your spirit guide's been out here this entire time. Judgment's been here. Your light team, angel spirit guide right after light team. Your light team is not fucking around. As much as there's so much dark and purple out here on the board, your spirit team's coming through just with the same type of energy in a whole different fucking way. What's the spell word? What spell word? Black magic, hex. Parents. Unfortunately, this could be people who are parents that are doing spell work, or this is your parents, okay, that have been doing spell work, that has been fucking with you. Take it how it may resonate. They don't want your love life to go up because they know what that looks like for you. They know what that is for them based on the actions that they've taken in regards to how they've treated you or how they've operated your entire life. You get into an actual union and they have been doing spell work. Oh my God. Oh my God. What's going on with the spell work other than this parent? So this is either somebody who has players wanting to come out non-committal. This is either somebody who is a parent that's doing spell work. Okay, somebody who has kids literally and they're doing spell work on you, somebody who you used to be with, or this is your parents, or this could be both for some. For some, this is both. It's somebody who used to have kids with and it's your parents, or it's just somebody who used to have kids with. So I think that I also remember saying that somebody here was upset that you could be, someone was upset about the possibility of you being with somebody else. What's going on here with the spell work? I feel like you've just been adjusting. Your spirit team has been having you adjust to a lot of different stuff going on. I don't even think the spell work, other than the chaos here, it's just hitting your love life. You're adjusting to the energy. In secret cahoots, dark alliance here. Somebody's in a secret society. Masons, Freemasons. This could be tied to a masculine's parents here. It says Emperor, authority, energy. For some of you guys that are in a connection. This could be a Virgo, a Sagittarius, a Leo. Witchy sister keeps wanting to come out. Somebody's sister could feel like they left them alone. Yeah, victim, sorrow, sadness. Left them to deal with some shit alone here. Technology. People could also be sending spell work through technology here. I was trying to see where else spell work was coming from. So spell work could be coming from a lot of different fucking things. Okay. Y'all got the intention. Y'all got the energy here. Like spell work could be tied to a masculine in some type of way here with this masculine stability, authority, king, emperor energy here. Came out with the witchy sister. What's this masculine? What's masculine? Why is masculine out on the board? I feel like that's what the target is, if I'm being honest. The masculines are the target. What's masculine? Yeah, we got victory, success, and winning wanting to come out. Some masculine. Fraud. What is this energy? This is masculine. Authority, king, emperor energy. Why is this out on the board? Why is this? Tied to the masculine. What's going on with the masculine spirit? Authority, emperor energy. There's so much going on. All right. We had success come out. We got coercion. Fraud came out. Union came out. 1 second. There's so many fucking cards, y'all. Victim, sorrow, corruption, running, fraud, insurance, tax, mortgage. Somebody could be acting like they are maybe taking the necessary steps to like fulfill themselves or level up in some type of way with the gains or increase at the bottom of the deck here, but the way that they're going about it is probably not in the most authentic way. Somebody could be running from their emotions at this time as well when it comes down to you, collective. A masculine in particular. Shaking my head. Look, impersonation. Somebody wants to impersonate somebody. I feel like somebody wants to come off as somebody or as a specific type of energy or something like this. Somebody could be stalking. And no, there is somebody stalking because I think I seen a card earlier that said some shit about a stalker. I think I did see something earlier. All right, y'all. Not LGBTQIA. I feel like this is somebody who wants to come off as being like a masculine, like a healed masculine. Like you're not healed. Like what's masculine? Hold on. What's masculine? Because what? Somebody who this keeps coming out. This, yeah, I think I showed y'all this when this fucking card first came out. We're just gonna take it in reverse then. What's masculine here? Because that keeps coming out. Somebody who just ain't successful right now, or somebody who doesn't feel like they're winning. I guess we got candle magic. Somebody could have been trying to do candle magic on a masculine. This is masculine. That card keeps coming out. Impersonation is back. Somebody wants to be. They want to take somebody's place. That's what it's giving. And I'm hearing that's when they smile in my face. Yeah, it's a projection. Oh, it's so funny. I swear. And I feel like this is what the projection is. Y'all go back and forth for what you believe too as well. With the Six of Cups coming out, there's emotions. There's specific emotions that are tied to specific events that you have went through. And I feel like with this energy out here, if somebody trying to take a masculine's place, especially when it comes to a union, because union was out here, I feel like this would be in regards to if you were to get into a relationship. So then it makes you question so much shit. I feel like you go back and forth with like, bro, this is crazy. Because somebody wants to send out a projection in some type of way that they are this masculine in the reading, when you're actually not the masculine. You're fucking worse. You're doing shit over here that you're not supposed to be fucking doing, sending fucking magic through technology, chaos magic, fucking with the collective's goddamn love life, their fulfillment. You know what I mean? But it's a projection. I don't know why I feel like you may run in loops, collective, like run in circles. So I don't know why I'm getting that. The projection card being out here. Look, and the candle magic says, may blanks, love life, and finances be hexed and rest in energy of lack. So somebody could be hexing a masculine's energy because they want to take the masculine's place. Or they're fucking with a masculine's energy or their success or their victory or the way the way that they develop something here. Because they want to be able to take their place here, whether this is baby daddy or not, whether this is a feminine that's a masculine energy. Somebody also could be sending a projection to you to make you feel like with impersonation and projection here, the journey that you're on is fake. Or it's not meant for you to be on or some shit like this. To make you feel like it's not your journey. Or even to make you feel like you're not meant to be with a specific person here with this masculine energy out here. Somebody could be projecting that as well. Oh, that reminds me of what I found out the other day. Somebody definitely was impersonating over here behind a mask. That makes so much sense. I'm like, hold on. No, this sounds familiar. This just happened on fucking Friday. Trying to get in the fucking middle. All over here. This just happened on Friday. Impersonation, projection, yeah. Somebody here wants to try to be the monkey in a fucking middle without no monkey in the middle. Like, no, you're very well not known. But, I mean, if you don't rack up your karma like that, I guess, child. Yeah, source not playing about y'all. All right, it's going to be on YouTube. The tube. Child, these people get caught so fucking quick every single time. Now y'all conflicted and stuck because you thought your bluff was fucking working. You got caught. You sure did. You thought your illusion was working. Oh.